In the coming weeks, counties across Montana will finalize the property tax bills they'll send out to residents. Before that happens, some county leaders want to see a change in one piece of the property tax picture that's set by the state. MTN senior political reporter Jonathan Ambarian breaks down what's behind that request.
Much of Montanans' property taxes is based on the local jurisdictions they live in, but one share has been fixed statewide for years. Now, some county leaders are asking the Attorney General for a legal opinion that could change that.
Now looking into it, they've been doing it wrong, in my opinion, for 20 years.
Mike McGinley is a commissioner in Beaverhead County. He says the recent spike in residential property assessments focused the need to answer this question. Governments set their property tax rates in mills. For every $1,000 of taxable value on a property, 1 mill charges $1 in taxes. Counties have a cap on how many mills they can charge, so that their tax revenues rise by less than the recent rate of inflation. However, the state's share of property taxes includes constant mills, including 95 for school equalization funding. McGinley said that means those taxes will be rising much more this year because of higher property values than local government share.
This year in particular, with the reappraisals, you've got the responsibility to float these mills and not burden the taxpayers with over a 35% increase in revenue.
Beaverhead County submitted an official request to Attorney General Austin Knudsen, stating that they believe a provision in the law requires the state equalization mills be capped at the same rate as county mills. They asked Knudsen to give an official legal opinion on the issue. The Montana Association of Counties has joined in the request. The 95 mills are intended to ensure equity in education between school districts with different tax bases. Capping them could reduce the expected revenue by tens of millions of dollars. Lance Melton, executive director of the Montana School Boards Association, acknowledged there's ambiguous language in the law, but argued it's always been the intent of the legislature that those mills be exempt from the cap.
I just don't know how we can suddenly say the Department of Revenue, every session of the legislature since 2001 has got this wrong, and it's error upon error that we just discovered. It's just it strains the concepts of credibility for me.
Melton says he acknowledges the county's right to ask for an attorney general's opinion, but he believes the change they're asking for would only lead to many school districts raising their own mills to make up for the loss of revenue. A spokesperson for the attorney general's office says they have received Beaverhead County's request for an opinion, and it will be evaluated in accordance with the law. In Helena, Jonathan Ambarian, MTN News.